welcome to this society event. My name is John. Nice little par 4 to start us out here today. Let's drop this one in the middle of the first fairway. Take it from there. What do you say? Oh my, that was spicy coming off the club face. And that'll find its way to the sand. Okay, ball's above your feet. You might want to aim a little bit more to the right. Okay, we're out of the sand and into the shorter stuff. Good job. Nice chip. Fantastic. 3 feet to go. Starting today off at even par after that first hole. Good to see. Got a right to left breeze on this hole. Let's have enough club to clear that bunker. Nice, that's some solid contact. I'm okay with that. All right, here's a 22-footer. This one's breaking right to left, going downhill. Oh, just slides by. And for your par. And you're at even par currently. All right, they've given us a par 5 on the third. Nice. And from the green side bunker. Yeah, this one's your 4th shot. All right, out of that bunker, onto the green. Let's go. Okay, let's drop this in and save par. And after that one, even par is your score. Teeing off now in a long par 4. Fairway slopes away from us up around the landing area. Ooh, great bounce. This is going to run out. Nice shot. Okay, second shot here on the 4th. Nice approach. All right, 20 feet to go. Oh, this one's starting out okay. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. Wind is blowing left to right. Good gracious, you tattooed that drive. Look at this. Drive in the green and got a putt for eagle coming up. That's all right. All right, this one for the eagle. Looks like this putt goes downhill to the right. Yeah, from that distance, that's going to work. Oh, yeah. Second consecutive birdie. I like the way this is going. All right, par 5, 6th hole. Let's have a good tee shot. I think this one will play. And we got around 220 to go from here. All right, this is an extremely long putt you've set yourself up with. Hopefully you can get this close. This one's going left to right. Pretty hard break too. All right, staring down a birdie putt here. And after that one, you've brought your score down to 3 under. And teeing up now on the 7th. You made good contact. That's a safe shot. This one's around 15 feet away. Yeah, I think this putt's gonna break to the right. Oh, that shot was a beauty. Bringing things down to 4 under after that one. Wind's picking up out there. We got a headwind on this hole. Ooh, that's too bad. That one didn't hold on. That's in the sand. Here's our second shot on the 8th. That should do nicely. Lining this one up at 21 feet. You got a downhill putt here. It's breaking to the left. Oh my! And the only thing left to do is sink this putt and get your par. 4 under par is your score at the moment. And the front 9 of this one ends with a par 4. Decent looking tee shot, I think. And this one's about 180 yards out. And that will play. Thank you very much. Okay, lining up an 8-foot putt. Good work. 5th birdie today. Let's have another one. All right, and after that, you've brought your score down to 5 under par. Well, you almost fooled me there. I thought you were going to be short, but I think I know what you were doing here. Using that downslope to your advantage. Well, like what you've done with this hole, just going to drive the green and putt for eagle. Sounds good. And here's a look for eagle. Oh, this has my attention. Liking how it's turning out. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. Okay, that's 7 under par for the moment. The 11th presents us with a par 5. Nice swing on that. Okay, about 235 yards left to go. This one's heading a little bit to the left. All right, let's make this a short stay at the beach. Well played out of the sand. We're on the green. Here's a putt for 19 feet. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Oh, look at this thing. Oh, that could have been a birdie. All right, let's tap her on in and continue on our way. And right now, you're 7 under for the day. We head to the 12th hole now. We got a par 3. Oh, that was a fine swing. Fine swing. Decent approach there. About 17 feet to the cup. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Oh man, that could have been better, I think, but maybe a birdie on the next hole. And let's take a peek at the leaderboard. 7 under par after that hole. That wind is picking up, blowing left to right on this one. Nice swing, sounded great. And here's our second shot on the 13th. Hopefully this one will bounce to the right. This one for the birdie. Starting this one out pretty good. That's well done from there. Maybe we'll get the next one to go. Okay, now let's check in on the scorecard. And after that one, you're at 7 under. Looks like we're ready to go here on the 14th. Good little shot there. Okay, this is about 240 yards or so from the pin. I'll tell you what, that was that's some great golf I just saw on this hole. Next putt for eagle. Here we go. This putt for the eagle. This one's starting way out to the right side. And as that drops in the hole, that's your 6th birdie today. And after that one, you're sitting at 8 under. And now on to number 15. This one's a par 3. Beauty of a swing there. Nice stroke. We're on the green. 15 feet to the cup from here. Ooh, that drops, and that's your 2nd birdie in a row. Okay, up next is the par 5 16th hole. I think you're going to wind up in the fairway off the tee here. You must be feeling lucky. Taking driver off the turf. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. Oh, well done out of that sand. And that drops in for bird number 8 on the scorecard. Great work. Sitting at 10 under after that one. All right, let's see what you got here on hole number 17. Oh, this one's going towards the beach. Setting up with a sandy old lie. Well, look on the bright side. You get the putter going now. Bit of a monster putt, but you're not in the sand. Here we go. Birdie putt coming up. Oh, almost. Just a little 3-footer left for this one. And that putt will drop. Okay, after that one, you're sitting right there at 10 under. Careful out there. We got a tailwind blowing. Looks like this one's safe. Time for our second shot here on number 18. Hey, that's another green in regulation. All right, you've got about 6 feet here. And that's gonna be 11 under par at the end of this round for you. All right, that's just about it for me. Hopefully we'll see you back here real soon. See you next time. And it's a big hello to you from me, John McCarthy. I'm here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. This is the final round of the event. No more excuses. It all comes down to this. Hopefully you do well out there for me. That was good. Second shot here on the first. And if you're not careful, this approach could get away from you. Bit of a down slope there. Great work there. That's a great approach. Here we go. This one for birdie. And after that hole, currently 12 under par. And the headwind is definitely a thing on this hole. Safely on the green. 14 feet to the cup from here. And I think this one just has a touch of a break to the left. All right, give this a little tap and we can move on. And a solid hole tapping in for par. And 12 under is your current score. And they've given us a par 5 here on this third hole. There we go. Nice contact on that one. All right, this is about 240 from the pin. Not liking this one. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. Okay, nice to leave that sand behind us. Let's putt and move on. And after that hole, you'll go down to 2 under. All right, here we go with the par 4, fourth hole. That'll do nicely. Okay, this one's about 140 yards out. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. Okay, this is to go to 14 under. This one's looking decent. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. Got a nice tailwind on this hole. See what you can do with that. Got some good contact on that one. Here's our second shot on this 5th hole. Oh, that would have been sweet. 5-foot putt coming up. Boom, and that's your 4th birdie of the day. And clocking in at 15 under par at the moment. Okay, 6th hole, par 5, here it comes. Have a good tee shot. This drive should be safe. And we're somewhere around 240 from the pin. Look at you go. Next putt for eagle. Quite the view from here, way out on the green. Good luck. This one looks like it's going to the right and downhill a bit. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. And here we go, potential birdie. We got an uphill putt here, moving to the right. Amazing shot. And after that one, 16 under par. Teeing off now on the 7th. Nice shot, another green in regulation. Here's a 7-foot putt. That was a good putt, and it drops in for birdie number 6 on the day. And you're currently sitting at 17 under par. Okay, par 4, 8th hole, let's go. Smart shot. Oh my goodness, this might go down. All right, let's tap this in and move to the next. Currently 18 under par. We got a left to right cross breeze on this hole. Yeah, I think we will hit the fairway here. And here's our second shot on the 9th. And that'll do. Grab your putter. All right, this one's around 15 feet. I think this one's moving to the right. Birdie, putt, and everything, wasn't it? That'll do. Okay, after that hole, it's sitting there at 18 under par. Okay, let's have a nice drive. We got a par 4 here on the 10th. Ooh, looks like we're going to the fairway. And this putt for the birdie. Man, you're making this fun to watch. That's your 8th birdie of the round. Okay, we're heading over to the 11th hole now. We got a par 5. Oh, and a down slope out there in the landing area. This one could catch a few more yards. Oh yeah, catching that down slope, that'll give you a few extra yards. And this one's around 205 yards away. And about 34 feet away. Oh, come on. All right, let's put this in the hole, pull down a birdie, and sprint to the next hole. Got a left to right breeze on this hole. Oh, that bunker's staring at us. Hopefully we don't leave it short in there. Just a pure swing. I like it. I like what you did there. 10-footer from here. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. It's getting there. And we're marking down a birdie on that one. Nice. And your score sits at 10 under par at the moment. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. All right, a bit of work left to do here, but we're out of the sand. And this one's for bird. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Okay, now for the par 5 14th. Oh, tee shot's looking good. Okay, let's get up and on our way from this bunker. It's going to be another shot from the sand. Ooh, great work out of that bunker. Nestled that one nice and close. Heads up, wind's blowing left to right here. Come on, give us a kick to the right. And this one from 22 feet. This one's got a pretty hard break left to the right. Well, this one's looking good so far. Here we go. This is for par. And there we go. And getting ready to tee off here on the 16th hole. Well, that tee shot looks like it'll do. That's bold, using the driver off the fairway. I'll take it. That's unfortunate. Well, that'll do for now. Okay, best of luck with this one. 16-footer. I think this is going to go right to left. And it'll drop. Nicely played. Now on to the par 4, 17th hole. Oh, wonderfully struck. Okay, this is about 160 or so to the pin. And 5 strokes back at this point. This approach is heading left. Great work. Nice approach on that one. This one's 10 feet away. Ooh, almost. And here we go. This one for par. And a heads up this hole. We got a tailwind blowing with the ball. Oh my goodness, you hammered it. Here's our second shot on the 18th. I think you might be short out of the sand. This one's your third. 5 strokes off the lead. Nice approach. Good stuff. And for a final score of 61 today. It's breaking to the left, I think. Today you get to end your round with a par, and that's a-okay in my books. And as this event winds down for you, you're going to finish in 5th place on the leaderboard. And reminder, there's a lot more golf left to play this event, so let's see how things shake out when this event comes to an end. And that's going to do it for us here today. Thank you so much for playing, and we'll see you next time.